Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, everyone. Hello and welcome to the Connect Trade and Grow group. If you're watching this via YouTube or watching this via Kingdom Day Traders, or you're watching this on this actual Facebook group that you guys are part of, thank you for joining me today. Firstly, let me apologize for the delay. Normally, we always go live at the time, but there was some technical issues with the streaming platform that we've been using, and on account of that, we are about 20 minutes late. It's so interesting because I rushed home to be on time. I walked in here, made it on time to get to you all, and then, of course, as fate would have it, the actual streaming platform didn't work. So myself, Coach Cindy, and Administrator Kalen has been working for the last 20 minutes trying to go live. But if you are here with me today and you're excited to learn a little bit, please let me know in the chat that you are. We're going to look over a couple of pairs, some of which we did last week. So we're going to recap on that and see where we kind of are on that. And then we're going to look at the ones that were suggested and sent in by our students. So today we'll be looking at the dollar index, Euro USD, Apple, CVN, and Edit. So hopefully I'm going to be giving you guys some value over there. We'll also look at where gold is. We'll look at where the euro is and where the NAS 100 is at the moment and what the expectations are on that. So regardless of whether or not you trade those pairs or indices, you're going to find some value in this as well, right? As a general note to everyone that's on here, it's always good to go and re-watch the last week's one. So one of the things that we want to establish is that we know what we're doing, right? So if you're going to watch last week Tuesday's Technical Tuesday, then you will see that we projected a certain thing, and now we get to look at how that played out across those pairs. What this segment is in our week is on a Sunday, our coach Clayton does a projection for the week ahead, and then on Technical Tuesday, either he or myself steps in and we kind of do a recap of what has been happening thus far in the week. So today, that's what I'm going to do. Firstly, I'm going to show you what has happened in the actual charts with our expectations from last week and Tuesday. Now, some of the charts, because I trade them as well, have been cleared since the last time we spoke about it. But nevertheless, my track record is on the last Technical Tuesday event, right? So if you're watching this via replay, then please let us know, hashtag replay as well. Please stay tuned. If you are new here, please stay tuned throughout the stream, because I'm going to give you an opportunity to join something, right? I'm going to give you an opportunity to join something this week, but you have to stay engaged. I'm going to allow more people to join us and to jump on as the stream is going on. And somewhere in the midpoint, I'm going to pivot and give you an opportunity to join something in this week. But for now, are you guys ready to go? Let me know in the chat. Give me a 7 in the chat if you are ready to go. For now, we're going to look at what has happened, right? What's the market doing? What is EU doing? What is as gold done, and what has NAS done in relation to what we discussed last week and Tuesday? Thank you, Teresa. You gave me a 7. Everyone else is quiet. Thank you, Mr. Will. You in the house as well. Facebook user, I don't know what your name is, but thank you. Please drop your name there. Remember, if you don't give Facebook permission, StreamYard permission, I cannot see your name on this actual stream, right? As Will says, yeah, let's go. Absolutely. Those words are stolen from Coach Clayton, by the way. That's one of his favorite words. So let's kind of look at Euro USD first. I know it's a fan favorite, and then we'll take it from there. Remember, stay tuned because I've got some value for you. Welcome all 12 that has joined us. Welcome Leah as well. Let's have a look. We're going to jump right in because I don't want to keep you guys too long. We got quite a lot to cover because Coach Clayton was feeling quite generous with accepting so many different instruments throughout this week. So we got a lot to cover today, right? We'll see how far we get with the allotted time. So let's look at Euro. Today was CPI. Hopefully you guys haven't got burned today. Let me know in the chat if you did trade today. Today was Consumer Price Index Day. And what happens on such a day is you get some massive spreads and massive movements. Write this down, Mr. Full, for your notes. Welcome. Is that CPI, FOMC, interest rates and NFP is manual intervention day. Teresa says traded. Hopefully you came out on the right side, Teresa. Manual intervention day. And let's kind of look at what my expectations were last week, right? And I'll tell you where we were and how we'll take it from there. What does manual intervention day mean? It means that on that day, it has a high likelihood of being changed to a different structure with a different expectation. So already what I'm seeing is the market has extended itself beyond where I initially thought it would turn around. However, however, let me show you where we were Tuesday, right? And when you go and look at the last stream, your mind is going to be blown because we were here last week and Tuesday, right? And what you're going to see on the stream is that last week and Tuesday, my expectation was we were going to fall down like this, and then we were going to rise up over the entire week to go and take out this high before we see some downside. So, welcome to all 15. Please, if you just joined me, let me know that you've just joined me, right? I want to know. Okay. So, didn't, but man, what a move. Yes, absolutely. So, have a look at this. This is where I expected us to go. Now, let me play out price. And you're going to see, and I wanted to queue up all that examples for you to show you in last week's stream that this was planned beforehand. Notice how it played around throughout the week. And then today on manual intervention day, because that was the expected direction, it just leapt and went and took out all of that, right? And then some. Also in last week's stream, I expected price to go. I'll show you over here. You guys need to make this markups on your charts as well. I expected price to get above this high, right? And at a minimum, trade inside of this little gap over here. Now let's look at if you caught any of these lows, how much pips would it have been up till there? Right? So let's say you caught anyone. Let's take an average of them over here till there. That's 120 pips. If that sounds good to you on the currency market, let me know in the chat. Right? Let me know in the chat. All you needed to do is keep waiting for the breaks up and take the trade. Keep waiting for the breaks up and take the trade with the objective of reaching there. Now, real quick on this one, because this is my favorite, where do I think we're going next? Of course, we are due for a pullback. Let me check on the weekly. We have now reached quite deep. I was expecting, by the way, that the rest of this month, right? The rest of this month should be bearish, but I'm a little bit skeptical of that now. I was waiting to see a daily breakdown from above that high, which we haven't yet had. And my philosophy is trade in the same direction until you're wrong. So until I actually see breakdowns now in that direction, we're going to have to wait. However, I'd be looking for a pullback, and a pullback will be even more confirmed should we get above this high over there, right? However, let me do this. There's two scenarios I'm currently looking at. The one would be we are going to move down from here, right? And that's not confirmed yet. That will depend on tomorrow where we open up in London and New York. So tomorrow's going to be a crucial day. The other one would be we'll move down from here, right? And of course, not in that exact stair-step fashion. That's just me kind of trying to represent it over there. However, in terms of the entire last 2 weeks, in terms of projections all the way up here, we've reached all our targets. Let's move on to, and by the way, if you have any questions, you can ask that in the chat as well. I'll try and cover that as well, right? Within reason. Then something else we looked at was SPX, where I expected a bounce that I still have on my chart because I don't trade SPX myself. But look at this. Up, bounce. We got our bounce back in. And now our expectation to go up. So That's on its journey. Give me an 8 in the chat if you're finding some value. And for students, you know what this is. This is an SBR that got hit over here, and we are moving up to possibly go and take out that high. All I wanted to see is price rise above this area, which we did. Let me show you on the 1 hour. All right, we took out that high over there, dipped down further, came back, hit it again. That's what I wanted to see. If you go and watch last week's stream, you'll hear me say I want to see an impulsive move above that high. In fact, you'd also hear me say, if this one does an impulse, I'm expecting a pullback, which is exactly what happened. And then an impulsive move, a tap back in, and off to the races we go. A massive gap up, right? Thank you for the 8s that are coming in. For the 2 of you that are finding value, I appreciate you. For the rest, please make yourself known on this chat, man. I raced home to get on with you guys and to come and give some value. So, expectations going forward, I'm looking for that high still, right? I'm looking for that high. I'm looking for, welcome, Dariet, looking for that high to be taken. And as you can see, students, as you heard in Monday session, higher time frame is king, right? The reason I can predict these longer term moves is because my focus is higher time frame. Welcome, Monica, as well. Higher time frame. Thank you for, right? Now let's look at NAS. Same difference. NAS performed a little bit better in its development. Look at this. We almost at my target already, right? Same expectation. Peak above that, hit this area, and then rise all the way up, and we're about to hit that target. Look at how many points we've risen from that point already. That's 5,000 points over there. That's good money, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us now, what we are doing is looking through the weekly projections, still looking for that high to get taken. So, same direction until I'm wrong. We could see if we get above that high, right? And price taps back in that because that's an SBR as well. We could get as far as that. Now, if you're asking yourself, what is SBRs? What is this man talking about? That's what we teach our students, right? And that's my favorite setup. If we get above this high, SBR or NAS 100, tap back in, rise all the way up, right? To get over there. So that's one-sided price action for days. And that's what you actually want. Right? That doesn't mean you're going to just jump in at random, buy anything you see. Of course, you're going to have to wait until price actually sets up specifically, but that's my expectation on that. That was NAS. We looked at SPX. I know we looked at GIS as well, and GIS still sitting at the same spot, but still same expectation from my side. It's been a bit choppy. So let me show you. It's been a bit choppy. It's just been sitting here. Right? Remember, these purple drawings are just overall projections. So we came down, we kind of sitting over here, consolidating. If I should give an updated drawing on this, I think this consolidation over here, watch this, will likely do this. Down and then start progressing up, right? In order to go up, we need to go down first. Welcome, Elith. Welcome, everyone that's joining us. We need to go down first, and then we're going to rise up. So GIS, if you are trading that, that's where we are at the moment. Then the last one on that is gold. And when we come back, I'll look at some other charts, right? Gold, where we were last week and Tuesday. Let me show you where we were. We were over here, right? At this point, my expectation at that point was first target here, that was hit. Second target there, that was hit. And then third target there, that was hit. And then I said, if you're going to have a look at that stream, I said we're going to consolidate between these areas. But gun to my head, I'm expecting a longer move up, although my concern is this equal lows here at the bottom. For now, though, because of this area bouncing, I think we might get an opportunity to take out that high there if you're a gold trader. If you're finding some value in this chat, please drop me a 9 in the chat. And 9, we're going up in the numbers now. I'm going to come back and then look at a couple of other things such as Apple, CVN. I don't even know what that is. And edit. Why do I say I don't know what it is? because I don't need to know what any of these things is. We just apply structure and we apply what we learn at Kingdom Day Traders, and it should work across the board, right? I have confidence in the system. That's what's important. Confidence in the system. So if you are keeping score, track record wise, across the last 3 weeks, all pairs mentioned on the stream as a target, right? That's pretty good. Of course, we're not always going to get it correct, but so far, so good. Everything has hit their respective targets. Okay. So I'm going to be back. When I add these other pairs to my chart quickly, I'm going to be back in 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to walk you through those other pairs as well. We look at EU. I think we don't want to have to look at EU again because I've already given that. So we look at CVN, Edit, and DXY. Even if you do not trade those things, stay tuned because you might learn something, right? See you guys in 3 minutes, please. Stay tuned. It's going to get good. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Please, let's get engaged again. So, what I'm sharing quickly on my screen is what I told you guys about early on. So, if you are new, I saw somebody asking in the chat, is Connect Trade and Grow for newbies only? No, it's for everyone, but some of the things that we do show inside of the group is for newbies only. So, if you are new, we've got a 2-day fast track trading intensive, right? 2-day fast track trading intensive. And as you can see, it says secure your spot and access your benefits. We've got some benefits that we want to dish out and give out to all our newbies. So if you've joined recently, I'm talking about the last week, I'm talking about the last 2 weeks, I'm talking about the last 3 weeks, or even so, if you haven't yet been on a call with us, whether it be a Zoom call or any of those such things, then this is for you. From the 16th and the 17th of November, that's going to be our 2-day intensive fast track. If you're watching this via replay because your name has been tagged into the stream, this is what you're going to want to pay attention to. We've got limited spots available, so please make sure you secure your spot. How do you do that? This is how you do it. You go to this video inside of the Connect, Trade, and Grow group, and you're going to follow, like it says, follow the steps in the video to join us, right? Reach out to us for more information. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our admins tag at everyone in here as well to make sure everyone is tagged in this, right? So if you want to get in on that, please let us know. It's going to be epic. It's going to be good, and you don't want to miss it at all. So we're going to fast track trading, and I can say this, we've got some special benefits for you all. So you're going to want to join that, right? Okay, I'll put that up again near the end of the stream. So let's move over to some of the things that you guys have been trading and have sent in. Okay. First time coming here, I don't even know what this is. I just added it onto my chart now. Let me see where we are at. CVNA, interesting. CVNA, we're going to apply the same principles of higher time frame, and then after looking at higher time frame, we are going to try and see where the market is likely to go in the coming weeks, right? And we'll come and revisit this at another time as well. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting some dollar signs above the equal highs, because equal highs is usually something that most people see as a reason double tops to trade. I do not trade that. I trade towards it. Write that down for your notes. I trade towards it. The reason I do that is I'm trying to target retail traders, right? So don't get on the wrong side of my trade. Follow me and follow along with me. So I'm looking at the monthly at the moment, and I'm going to give you a perspective of where I think we are at. Let me darken that. I noticed that we've reached into discount, right, of this particular run up. Whoops. We've reached into discount of this particular run up on the monthly, and I can even extend it till there. We're still in discount. And now I'm going to go down to let's do my daily. I'm going to go and have a look at how my daily looks at the moment. Okay, there's some good information over here. We've broken some structure here on the daily. We seem to have now retested that particular area, right? On the daily, we've broken it, retested that particular area, and we're pushing up higher. What's good is here's some equal highs over here as well, so that's more money, right? Someone type hashtag money in the chat. Money, right? So we try and keep it simple. Okay, let's see. So we come back into that area. I'm looking up. There's some more there. I'm going to look at what we've actually hit on the way down. We've got a zone over there. And let me check the 1 hour in relation to the daily. And this should give us some good indication. Man, CPI just wreaked havoc on the charts today. We got 2 breaks up. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with this. My expectation. Let me just check a little further up. We've got some more YouTube education over here. What do I mean by that? I mean, if it's so obvious to everyone, then I'm going to target it, right? That's more money. Some fake trend lines over there. Even over there. Yep. Here's your targets. There. There. And possibly there. Right? Those are going to be the targets. So expectation-wise, let me just check something on the 4 hour. Okay, this is going to be a slow step up. If you are trading the lower time frames, the immediate kind of trade from the 1 hour perspective is going to be to target that high, right? That's the obvious money. Then we're probably likely going to pull back into this area over here, not all the way down. I don't expect it all the way down. I'm thinking somewhere here. We will then tag this, go up, tag that, go down, tag that. Now, I know that this is not something that gets requested as often, CVNA. So we'll have to come back in a couple of weeks probably to see how far we've reached, but that's the expectation. I am looking for longer term upside at the moment. I will change my narrative should we come below this. If we come below this area, right, strongly with a strong break, then the next target for me is going to be all the way down here over a longer period. For now, up is the direction we go. Did you guys find some value in that? Please let me know in the chat. Say value. Let me see what else is there. And please, just 13 people on stream. I need to see 13 names or 13 values or something come up there, right? What else do we have? Edit. Edit. So let's look at edit. Again, another thing, I don't trade, so I don't know it that well, which means all I need to do is go and have a look at structure, right? Wow, this has been downtrend for some time. Okay, so we're in no man's land at the bottom. Just a note, I usually don't like to trade things that have no man's land situations where there's nothing over here to actually key off of. That's something for yourself as well. They become less probable. Using the same principles, looking at the equalize again as a possible target, right? Any equalize, any double tops. I don't believe in something called triple tops. Write that down for your notes. I don't believe in triple tops, right? Only double tops to be taken. No such thing as triple tops. Doesn't mean it's going to go there yet. What I'm looking at the moment, we had a break below this low and a pullback in. From the monthly perspective, I don't have clear direction because we might just hold here and go down again, right? Thank you for the two people who said value and the one who said money. Come on, guys, let's get involved. Let me see what I have on the weekly. Once again, no clear direction on the weekly. I think I'll probably see some more on the daily. Okay, daily wise, some more interesting stuff over here. So we've got some more equalize here. That's going to be a target for me, right? By the way, students, we're going to have an epic class tomorrow. I'm excited. Remember to bring your charts. I'm going to look at it and we're going to make sure that we make the best of that session. Okay, so we've targeted this YouTube education, kind of piecemealing everything together. Trend line over here. That's the next particular target over there. So whoever entered edit into the actual list of things we need to trade. Let me see where we are at. It broke up there, went higher. We traded back into, watch the students, the SPR over here, right? Traded back into that. It's not the clearest of ones. There's some missing candle in here, but you can, it's inside of here, right? Take that high, take that low, trade through it on there. Let me see where we are at from this perspective. Okay, so from the daily. So from a daily perspective, my next target's here. I want to check the 1 hour out of this particular area. So next target there from a daily perspective. Let me check the 1 hour out of this area. Yeah, I'm more confident now. We're going up. I'm not looking for sells down on this particular chart. I'm going up. We've broken over here. Next target is that high over there. Oh, and everyone inside of Connect, Trade, and Grow, this particular stream is not always going to be here, right? So you want to get engaged with us as soon as possible because we might not be doing this particular Technical Tuesday stream over here. So if you want to find out more about how we trade, please join our Fast Track Intensive coming up this week. And if you want to be added into that just by being on the stream, please put a tag in the chat saying count me in, right? I want to see your name in there. Now is not the time to be shy and to be coy. Speak up. Empty mouths don't get fed. Count you in, right? So students, if you are a student of ours, this is what you are seeing now. Price running up. There's a little SPR in there. I'd look for a move down to the 50% and then possibly a move all the way up till there, and then a longer term target all the way up till there. Now you might be saying, Coach, why are you saying all the way up till there? This is going to take weeks or so to be done. But that's exactly what you want to do, right? You want to do that because you want to know one sided market price action. And if you want to learn how to do that with this level of accuracy, then come and join the team. Okay, what else do we have? That is CVN and edit. Okay, the last fan favorite is Apple. If you trade Apple or have traded Apple before, please let me know in the chat. I'm going to clear the old Apple drawings that I had on. So those things are done. And let's look at what's happening over here. Somebody says, count me in. Please put your name there as well. Okay, so weekly, I'm not too clear yet. Let's see what we have on the monthly. Okay, so on the monthly, someone else says DXY as well. Okay, on the monthly, traded my favorite fruit. You're funny, Teresa. We've just had a SBR that we've traded back into. You want to learn to spot these SBRs, right? We've traded back into that over there. Gonna pull it over here. I want to investigate this area on the daily to see whether or not we can actually reach for here, right? So let me check. Okay, so we moved up, we dropped down, and we came down again. Let me check the weekly. We went 1, 2, 3 to the low, and we're going to move up right now. So, with that being said, we're looking to make some higher pricing over here. My Apple expectation is we trade back into this area over here, and we go and take that eye. So that's what I'm looking for on Apple. These are the ones that you guys have requested. And that's Apple, that's CVN, and that's Edit. For some reason, you all have just requested something that is going up. So Teresa says, trading my favorite fruit. You all have just selected something that's going up. So for the most part, everything that I'm seeing so far is going that direction, right? Up, up, and away. So that's all of it. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys have found tremendous value out of that. Let me just remind you again that we are having our fast track this week on Thursday. And you want to join that, please type in the chat, count me in. We've got one person saying count me in. Let's get some more names. We want to get you on the calendar. You literally have less than 48 hours. Coach Brian King in the house with me as well. Less than 48 hours to actually join, right? If you want to join. So let me just bring the main man and myself side by side here. How you doing, Coach?
Man, amazing. How about yourself, sir?
I am doing epic. Took us about 20 minutes to get the stream started, but once we got started, we are doing good. So I'm doing good now. Right?
Awesome, awesome. Hey, man, I just wanted to join on first. Just wanted to tell you, man, just a great job as usual. You guys put a 7 in the chat if Coach Chadwin was bringing value as he usually does. Just flood the chat with 7s. Come on, put a 7 in the chat if you got some value from Coach today. We're always loving to support Coach. He brings this A game, and we're excited. We're excited about this 2-day intensive. Quickly, Coach, I don't want to take any away of your time. Just finished a strategy session with a couple of gentlemen, and I look forward to the strategy intensive session that we're going to be having on Thursday and Friday. Again, this is going to be for our new people, so if you're an existing student, my apologies, you can't come, but you do already have all the goods. So this is for our newbies, so we can spend some time because there's so many new people that have questions. There's so many things that are all on the internet, and they need to spend some time with people that are traders that can teach them to see the markets. Put a 7 in the chat if you want to understand the markets, right? You don't want somebody just telling it to you and speaking in these big, large words, but instead you want to know the markets for yourself. And so this 2-day intensive, Coach, I look forward for what you got down your sleeve. I know you always bring some stuff. I'm going to bring the motivation. I know you got the education. And collectively, I'm looking forward to our new home of traders because we want people to become financially free. Amen. Financially free.
Mm.
And the way that that happens, it's who you partner with, who's your strategic partner, who's walking with you, who holds you accountable, who's willing to spend the time so that you can get the skill. So, Coach, I'll pass that back to you, brother. But I just wanted to jump on and say that, man. I was listening in the background, just amazing about some of the new students that are joining this. But again, shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much.
No, awesome, awesome. Thank you, coach, and thanks for joining. It's always good to have you on. I see you very colorful dress today. The weather must be good. Something must have changed outside. So I see that we have in the chat as well that Darit is saying, how do I invite someone to join? I have a neighbor who is interested. Darit will have Kaylin reach out to you and we'll get in contact with that neighbor as well. Just give the neighbor a heads up though that we'll be contacting them and that it was upon your word, right? That we should be contacting them and then hopefully we can get them connected in time. Phil says it's cold over here. Well, Phil is a good way to eat yourself up, and that's called money. Don't burn it, make it. Right? You'll feel a good kind of heat come over you. No problem, Darius. I think that's it for today. It's been an epic one. I am excited because since I've taken over Technical Tuesday for the last couple of weeks, Coach, we have 100% record. Everything has hit target and it's proven. What do you always say, Coach? Documentation beats conversation. Every
All day
scheme done so
long.
far is 100% accurate hit. So we're looking forward to making some more money with everyone. Right?
Awesome.
Coach, you
Man.
are here. Since you are here, if you've got any final words, you can say it and then you can close us out as well. I think since you are here, let the head close us out.
Oh, let me see what I can say. Write this down, please, and then we're done right here. Make a decision. Make a decision to be great. Make a decision to suffer. Make a decision to sacrifice. Make a decision to prevail to be great. Notice I said suffer. As you're learning this skill, you will suffer losses. Did you guys hear me? There will be times that you feel like quitting. Did you hear me? There will be times that you ask yourself, what am I doing? But it's at those moments, if you've made the decision initially to say that I will stick with this until I win, that you will win. The only way for you to fail is for you to quit. So say my 3 M's and then we're done. Mindset, multiplication, and management. The M3 strategy. Love you guys. Be blessed on purpose. And shout out to Coach Chadwin. Thanks for watching. Cheers now.
Thank you all. Love you all.